Alright everyone, welcome to Deep Dives with Dogs. Well today, I'm going to talk about a little bit of a somewhat sad topic, and it's humanity's role in animals' extinctions. So, humanity, sometimes we get blamed for things that maybe wasn't really our fault, but there are some times where obviously it is very clearly our doing. Even our direct doing, not just our indirect doing. That's an even bigger number. But, it happens more often than you would think. Kind of in small ways. Sometimes it's one of those, it's not necessarily a thought of just like, hey, we're going to drive this species to extinction kind of thing. It's more of just like, hey, we want this from it, or it gets in our way, so we're trying to get rid of it. Like, but not to kill it off, just to get rid of it, if you know what I mean. And it happens more often than would be preferred. You have things like the great auk, a bird from around Iceland, in the Greenland area. Looks similar kind of to a penguin, but it's a little different. Bigger beak, things like that. The last two members of its species get wiped out by fishermen on an island, on Aldi Island specifically. And it's the end of them. You have tortoise species in the Far East that get wiped out because they are great meals. They taste very good. So people grab them, eat them up. You have things like dodo birds, which are so not scared of people that, once again, sailors wanted food. Mayhem had to be moved, and he didn't really want to. So we're going over here now. But uh, sailors need food, so they'll grab things like dodo birds, put them on the ship, and then it's food that stays fresh for a while. Um, just really kind of crazy, the amount of animals. There's smaller things too, like the Barbary lion of North Africa, which obviously is a lion, so people find it to be a pest, a nuisance, so it gets driven to extinction. Things that get driven near extinction are like the American bison, the buffalo, get basically brought to their knees as a species. They didn't get fully extinct, thankfully, but there are photos that you'd be surprised that they didn't. A few others, the thylacine, um, yeah, Tasmanian tiger, uh, just a bunch of animals that humanity, kind of indirectly or directly, wiped out. And there's even animals today that are on the long list of animals endangered. And a lot of it has to do with us. We are the biggest contributor to animal extinction or endangerment. There's ways, of course, to help prevent some of these beautiful creatures from going extinct, but who knows, if it'll happen. Who knows if we will stop it. Obviously, things are a little bit better than they were in the 1840s or so. We have certain technology that allows us to more or less resurrect species from extinction if we have their DNA. But that's not really a solution. It's like a band-aid on a cut that needs stitches. I mean, it's not doing something, but it's not the real solution. And I'm very much a history guy, but I do love animals quite a bit. Of course, I would rather not like to see a lot of the species on our planet go extinct. You know, tell children of the future, oh yeah, these creatures walked the earth. Not anymore. It's kind of our fault, but you could have seen them if you were alive sooner. Obviously, yeah, of course, there are animals that have went extinct thousands and thousands of years ago that, of course, people saw back then but couldn't now. But we could actually at least do something about the creatures now. Back then, not so much. But that's going to do it for this video. If you guys like the video, leave a like. If anyone is I can improve these videos, leave a comment down below. I always appreciate your feedback. And as always, subscribe. It really does help out the channel. Thank you.